Hi, and welcome to Sex Questions for Couples. Here are some sexy questions to ask your partner about their sexual preferences. Start an intimate conversation and explore new ways to spice up your sex life. The following are just a few samples of the daily sex questions on our website. These have been selected to help you discover your erotic preferences and the boundaries of your sexual comfort zones. Kinky sex is fun adult play. Dating questions about kinky sex are not necessarily appropriate to ask about on your first few dates. However, as your relationship gets more intimate, these types of sex questions will help you discover how sexually compatible you are. What kinds of activities do you consider to be kinky? When you talk about out-of-the-ordinary erotic activities, you'll discover how you each feel about various pleasure possibilities. Keep in mind that thinking something is kinky doesn't mean it's totally forbidden. In fact, the taboo nature of certain erotic pleasures can make it even more fun when you're both feeling a little naughty. Knowing what's kinky in your relationship just means you avoid it for normal lovemaking while keeping it in reserve for special times together. What kinds of unusual things do you find erotic and get turned on by? How we develop our erotic desires is a complex psychological process formed from all our experiences. It can feel scary sharing deeply personal details about what turns you on. But as you explore and begin to appreciate your unique erotic personalities, you'll be able to inspire each other to shed inhibitions and reach new heights of passion together. How kinky or sexually adventurous do you feel you are, and why? Sex doesn't always have to be romantic, sensual, and loving. It can and should be a little wild, naughty, and fun too. For two people in love, sex can be a lifelong erotic adventure filled with all sorts of exciting and stimulating sexual experiences. You want to know that your partner is open and willing to explore how thrilling sex can be, even if it means getting a little dirty or messy. What kinds of fetishes have you heard about that arouse your interest? Fetish play can be a fun form of kinky sex that you can experiment with to spice up your sex life. Note that there is a big difference between normal sexual turn-ons and fetishes. This can lead to relationship problems unless you have compatible erotic preferences. If you do discover your partner has a very intense fetish that you're not comfortable with, you need to evaluate this information carefully. What are some kinky activities that you would like to try, and what are off limits for you? It can be exciting to discover how sexually curious, mischievous, and adventurous your partner can be. You also want to find out what sorts of inhibitions you each have. Note that inhibitions may just be due to sexual inexperience, lack of knowledge, or even misinformation about certain sexual practices. By having intimate conversations about wild or kinky sex ideas, you'll get a sense of how your sexual relationship will develop over time. Would you consider yourself more of an exhibitionist or voyeur, and why? Talking about your sexual preferences for exhibitionism or voyeurism can lead to some fun ways for improving your sex life. You can take advantage of your desires to watch or be watched to increase your arousal. Use it like mental foreplay. Think of what kinds of role-play scenarios or hot sex games you can play that give you a sense of naughty pleasure. You can role-play sexual fantasies and make a porn together, or even create masturbation videos for your lover. Take the time to ask each other fun questions that get you thinking and talking about all kinds of sexy new erotic ideas. You may just come up with a few to try tonight. Once you've had enough talking and want to get down to some kinky sex action, check out the Frisky Foreplay game and spice up your adult playtime. It comes with hundreds of foreplay ideas for women and men, organized into 6 intensity levels. The sexy ideas range from warm and loving to wild and kinky. The object of this hot sex game for couples is to see how kinky you're willing to be while enjoying a range of sensual pleasures along the way. For more fun and intimate conversation starters, visit sexquestionsforcouples.com. Get closer by talking together more often and discover ways to enhance your relationship. I hope you enjoy Sex Questions for Couples. Please leave a comment with any sexy questions you have. Thank you for watching. Have a great day and a wonderful relationship.